Hello, welcome to the vlog. Today I spent all day pretty much on campus. Finally got my cleaning today. It was nice. Pretty sure my mentor, there were no complaints from the instructor. I mean, maybe there was something that happened and I didn't know, but the student didn't have to go back, after the instructor left. So she did a great job. But that was at 1 p.m. Now at 10 o'clock, I met with my anatomy professor for extra credit, and I'm gonna actually email her, or maybe I'll just ask her tomorrow. But I don't feel like I did enough, to be honest. I just don't feel like I did enough. But if she wants to give me the 1%, extra credit for what I did, you are not gonna hear me arguing. But yeah, then at 11, I left there. I was supposed to stay there until 11:45. Then my clinic teacher asked me if I could come do what I was supposed to do with her like 30 minutes early. So I just told my anatomy professor, and she's like, oh yeah, that's fine, not a problem, go ahead and go. So what I was doing with my clinic professor is I have to still redo my Gracie Curette eval because I failed it twice. Now, God, I'm so sick of ranting on this channel. Let me just say, the first time that I failed it, I got a sheet that I'll show you the sheet that I just got right now for the mock exam. So the one, and you can see at the bottom, it has a score, right? 30 out of 32. When I did the first one that I failed, I got one of these with a score at the bottom. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like a 72%, which is only I think 3 away from what I needed, 3% away. Now, when I did the redo, there was no score. Where it says score, it just said 4 letters, R-E-D-O, redo. So I don't really know, how should I put this? Well, let's just put it like this. When I went today and I did the mock exam, I got a 30 out of 32. She said there's no major problems. There's not a problem. And I was secretly hoping that's what she was gonna say. I was secretly hoping she's gonna be like, oh, this looks great. Not that's what she was gonna say. I was secretly hoping she's gonna be like, that's kind of strange. Why are you here? There's no problem. And she didn't say that, but she did say, hey, you're doing great. So I feel really great about that. I feel great that I just earned another percent. My anatomy professor told me that the review materials that she posted that are specific to the final are the materials that we should focus on, rather than what I said I was gonna do was go look at my old exams, look at the ones I got wrong, because we'll be able to see our wrong questions. Unfortunately, you can't see the whole exam. But I was gonna look at the wrong ones and kind of study those, because that made sense to me. If you got them wrong, maybe you'll see the same question or some of it. She was like, no, don't do that. She's like, no, don't do that. Just watch the review video I posted, look at my review material, do that. And I was like, hey, okay. Because if it's not gonna help me, I don't wanna do it. I wasn't gonna do it for fun. I haven't even looked at the old exams because it's so sad. I mean, I keep doing better. That's true. I've had 3 exams and every exam I've improved, but it just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to be getting these bad scores. But my mentor was my patient for my clinic mock eval, and I was so happy that she did that for me. And we had a little bit of a break. She had a more break than I did because I had to wipe down the room I was in, and then she did my cleaning. My teeth don't look super clean because I have fluoride on them, and they look kind of, they don't feel clean at all. They feel fluoride-y. That's the bad thing about getting fluoride. I never have that, slick clean just from the dentist feeling. It always feels disgusting and gross because of the fluoride. Can anybody else relate? Is that just me? Okay. But I'm not gonna skip the fluoride, honey, because I know that my teeth are clean. I know that my teeth are polished. I know they're clean. I just can't feel it. On to the bad news. Work yesterday was actually fairly busy. If I'm not mistaken, almost everybody stayed the whole night. There might have been one person who left, and I think she has so many years of seniority. I think she just wants to come in and leave as soon as possible, or not come in. I think she might be on, same stuff I'm on. If you don't need me, I won't be here. I got other shit going on. She left, but even the guy, there's a guy who normally kind of gets that treatment too. He was there. He was leaving when we were leaving. So I was like, oh, if he's here, he didn't get to go home early. Because maybe I haven't ever said it, but if you go in and they don't need you, they'll let you go home early in order of seniority. Or maybe I should say reverse order, whatever. Which is why I get days off, right? Because if they're gonna let somebody go home and it's my turn and I haven't even come in yet, why not just ask me if I don't want to come in? We had a long night last night. I'm assuming that it's gonna be pretty much work every day because it's peak, but I did not finish. I did not finish my video presentation I had to do, and I'm pretty sure to do it 9 in the morning. So I'm gonna spend this next hour or so scripting that, making sure that it's ready to film. And I'm gonna leave early today. I haven't eaten nearly enough food, and I don't have enough food in the house. And Ooh, I went by this place we have on campus. It's called Campus Covered. And it is so awesome. It's like a resource for like people who don't, I guess, like have food or whatever. And like, I have no shame about going down there. And I went down there and had the fresh meal. Now, I'll be honest, the fresh meal was not good. It was baked pollock with basmati rice and corn, and like rice and corn, baby. Like broccoli, maybe? Like rice and broccoli? Like rice and corn? Ugh. But that's fine. It just wasn't, and also the fish was like not good. And the fish was like, it was probably like 1 ounce of fish, if that, which is fine. Fish is expensive. I get it. Totally fine. I think the point was I went down there and had food, but I don't have any like more food. Oh, let me show you guys something. I went to the vending machine last night, and this is partly on me, right? Because you can see through the vending machine, you can see through it. I know why I bought these pretzels. These pretzels are amazing. The old time pretzels. And forget my raggedy ass cuticles. Tell me why this bag is sealed, okay? Look, it's sealed. Look how many pretzels are in there. Bitch, 1 pretzel? Y'all are joking, right? 1 stop. 1 pretzel. Like, I know they're big pretzels, but we could fit more than 1 in the bag, okay? So I don't want another situation like that happening at work where I tried to leave early last night, didn't leave early enough. I was like, oh, I'm gonna leave early. GPS said, you're gonna be at work right on time. So I didn't get to stop and get food, but I'm not letting that happen again today. I'm gonna figure out what time I left yesterday. I'm gonna leave 15 minutes before. I gotta spend this little time scripting out my video, getting ready for work, getting out of here, figuring out what I wanna eat. And I promise, I'll come back tonight and check in with you guys. Bye. Oh my God. So I just got here, I just got home from work and I got a shower. We can let those dishes ride. I think I might have said I was gonna come here after I finished my video, but since I have to shower and like I only have a rough outline, I don't think I'm gonna like have the energy to come on here and say anything meaningful. So I figured I'd say it now. I have a rough outline. I probably need to spend like 10 minutes on it, 15 at the most. A couple more things I was thinking about on my drive home that I want to like back up with facts, like as far as what I say to my patient. I don't want to have a word for word script, but I kind of want to have, you know, a rough outline and bullet points and then speak, you know, extemporaneously. Is that the right term? I'm going to film it on this phone and then I'm going to just edit it on the phone. I'm going to try my best to not have to cut anything out except silences. And hopefully that's easy to do. I never edited a video on iPhone. Let me think. Why would I do that? No, I'm not going to edit on the iPhone. It actually makes no sense at all. Why would I edit a video on an iPhone for the first time and a video that's due for school assignment in less than 12 hours? Make it make sense, girl. I am so thankful for the blessing that is online class tomorrow because, if today was Wednesday and I had to be on campus at 8 a.m., baby, I was actually doing the math, and if I'm not mistaken, I would need to be asleep at 10:15. So I would need to be asleep 15 minutes ago if I wanted to get 8 hours before a day that I'm on campus at 8. Tomorrow, if I get out of work same time, get home at the same time, I'm already behind the ball on a good night's sleep. But I made a really, really intricate schedule for next semester, pretty much planning out every minute of every day. So if I just stick to that schedule, maybe I'll commit right now to just stick to the schedule for 1 week, the first week. And the first week is like an easy week to stick to it because it's like not even really like work. I mean, it is work. Let me just stop. It is work. First week ain't work. First week is work. All right, I got sidetracked, but off to the shower I go. Bye. Hi, welcome. I'm trying to be better. I'm just checking in really quickly before class. We had our theory class today. I think it might have been our second to last lecture, honestly, because we have this week and we have next week, and then after that it's finals week. So wow, we just went over pediatric patient, learned a little bit more there, and then we got time off to work on our memory matrix. We were assigned a special need and we just do like a memory matrix on it, and then we're gonna present them next class. It's not like all we do. We have our anatomy class in about 10 minutes, but the PDF for this lecture is 8 pages, and the learning objectives were, I don't know, like 5 items. Let me see real quick. It was 8 learning objectives. So all that to say, I think we might be not staying there for 2 hours because I don't know how she's gonna stretch 8 slides and 8 objectives over 2 hours. So I'm sure I'll be working today, People got off early yesterday, not me though. Still didn't do dishes, still haven't cooked. Ugh, I'm like so over this semester. I'm ready to be done like with this semester. I want to start over. We have only 3 weeks off between winter and spring semesters, which I find to be like not a lot, not enough. I take my last exam on Friday, December 15th, and I'm back in class on Tuesday, January 9th. I don't know what the break is between spring and fall, but I'm assuming it's much longer because I think that the summer classes are like 5 or 8 weeks, so that'll be nice. I'm going to get ready, set up, stand up for class, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hi, I just got home from work. I just got home from school and I don't have to go to work tonight, and I didn't go last night, and I'm so thankful. I'm in a very down mood. Oh, and by the way, I can't find my microphone. I can only find the part that plugs into my phone. One without the other. It's useless. So that'll be on the agenda to find that. And what I was just saying, I feel like down about just life. School mostly. We only have one more in-person class of oral anatomy. We have 2 more in-person classes of clinic. So we have a total of 8 hours of clinic left, 3 hours of in-person anatomy, but we are done pretty much with in-person. And I just feel like I wasted so much time this semester. I did not manage my time well at all. We got some clarification on our schedule for next semester. We only have 1 day with online classes, and that class will only be online sometimes, most of the time, but only sometimes. I've been stalking the website trying to see what books are on the list, and like I don't even pay for my books. I just like want to know what the books are, you know? For now, I'm gonna go ahead and just honestly sit down, relax, and breathe. I need to breathe. Like I can tell you that. We got out early today, obviously, just barely 3 o'clock, and we get out at 3. But I was so happy. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna make no sarcastic comments because baby. And then when I got the text saying don't come to work today, oh, thank you, Jesus. I was like, okay, I can breathe. That's how I felt. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Hey. So the week is over. Praise the Lord. We only have 1 more week on campus. Praise the Lord. And then we have our finals, which, oh Lord. Today was good. Today was a really good day. I did 3 evals. Area-specific curettes, which are Gracie's, my universal curettes, McCall's and Barnhart, and my sickle scalers. And then I also did an instrument identification exam that's going to be added to our final. And I passed all 3 of my instrumentation evals, and I did pass my instrument identification. I got 15 out of 16 correct. So that was fantastic. Yesterday about this time, I had already gotten a text telling me, you don't have to work tonight. I haven't gotten any text today. I don't expect to. It was like super, super early when I did. Yesterday, I think I was saying like I just needed to breathe. I did breathe. And then I did a ton of stuff around the house. I put away a ton of laundry. Washed, I think 2 loads, maybe just 1. Can't remember. I did the dishes. I cleaned the bathtub. And I practiced my instrument identification. Got all the instruments right. It was just about the Explorer, which side of the Explorer you use on the tooth. We went over the Explorer like the first instrument or maybe the second. So it was like week 1 or 2. I forgot. So I got to go back over that, obviously. I am just so excited that the week is over. I'm so over this semester. I want it to be done. I want to reset. But I really do have to like reset. We have 3 weeks and I gotta get this shit together. Like, and this shit, by this shit, I mean my shit. Like, it cannot be feeling like this next semester. I've been looking at my schedule and it's gonna be packed. It's gonna be packed. But here's what I keep telling myself. I haven't scheduled any time on the weekends yet, but I have, I think, 9 hours and 45 minutes of studying throughout the week. And studying would include like doing homework too. Now you might think like 9 hours and 45 minutes, that's not like a lot to do only 9 hours of studying when you're taking 14 credits. You should be studying a ton more. But if you look at how much I studied this semester, 9 hours a week, 9 hours and 45 minutes, no, not at all. Maybe on test weeks. But if I consistently am studying for 9 hours and 45 minutes, I would love to study on the weekend, but let's just be realistic, right? Let's be realistic. And if I can study for almost 10 hours during the week, maybe I can get the weekend off. Maybe I can have a couple of days off What I want to do is I want to get the syllabus. Oh shit, I think I was mentioning yesterday or 2 days ago that I was wanting to see the books for my classes. They came out. They're out. I feel really good about that. But what was I saying? I want to try to just study 9 hours, 45 minutes a week until the first exam, as long as the first exam is not more than like, I don't know, like 4 weeks in maybe, because I don't want to start a bunch of bad habits. I want to start off with good habits. So my thought process is if I study for this time and I get a really good grade on the test, really good grade for me would be a high B or like a true A. Like if I got a 90, that was a B in dental hygiene, but that would be really good. From where I came from in pharmacology, which is taught by the same teacher, I think that'd be really good. I think I'm just gonna try to change my habits, have some better habits, and that's all you have to do. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day until it's more than likely time for work. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey y'all. I know, it's been a couple days. Rather than excuses, I'm just gonna carry on. So, well, I guess I can explain. I guess I just feel really, what's the right word? Disappointed in myself and nervous that my choices will cause me to fail out of my first semester of dental hygiene school, and that's gonna be horrific. And I don't want to come on camera and talk about anything because I don't have anything to say, because those feelings are really not fun, you know? Right now, I'm headed to the Indian grocery store to get just a couple things. I'm also gonna pop by Aldi. I have pretty much, well, let me not say pretty much, I have half of the components for one meal frozen, and kind of like the most time-consuming part. And another meal is gonna pretty much be made completely from scratch, and a couple chutneys as well. I really want to start cooking more, like I really do. I just found out that America's Test Kitchen has like a TV show, and they have for like 23 years. And it just reminds me so much of being a kid and like watching TV cooking shows. I never watched ATK. I didn't know that was a thing. Or let me think, 23 years ago, 33. Yeah, I was still watching cooking shows 23 years ago, but that was kind of like the end-ish of when I was watching cooking shows. Okay, as you can tell, my camera mount is not cooperating, and because, oh, there's a red light, so hold on 1 second. Okay, red light. So because my mount is not cooperating, I'm gonna keep this short. I don't want to be pushing it up. I just haven't been feeling great, and that's why I haven't been feeling like filming. I know it's like not great, and I'm sorry. I'm just in a weird mood. I'll try to come back if I can. I just wanted to catch the light because, you know, it's wintertime and it's gonna be dark in like an hour, which is so sick. Maybe at home I'll come back. Bye. Well, hello. I decided that I should come and say goodbye at the very least. I am feeling very much, not burnt out with YouTube, not gonna go that far. I just give me like a lot of anxiety, YouTube, but that's okay. I'm still gonna make videos. Don't worry. I'm gonna keep pushing, because I tell you what, the people who were in dental hygiene school who I wanted to follow and then they just dropped off, I hated that. Like I wanted to follow everybody's journey from like beginning to end. And I feel like I don't think anybody actually did that. If that's what you want to see, that's where I'll be. But for right now, I'm gonna get myself in the shower, get myself in the bed, and then get next week started. Next week is our last full week on campus. Next week after that, finals week. So it's coming on fast and furious. Then I got my 3 weeks off ish. This is gonna sound crazy, but I'm planning on changing my life in those 3 weeks, because I cannot live like this anymore. Like I cannot be procrastinating and doing nothing. I can't do it. So I expect to see some changes in me. Thanks for watching. See you guys next week. See you guys later today, I guess. Bye.